Hello guys, welcome to Deathwatch Gaming. Today we're going to check out Warhammer 40,000 Deathwatch Enhanced Edition. And the name Enhanced Edition is because this game already exists on iOS for iPad and iPhone. And now it's come out on Steam in this Enhanced Edition for PC. And the PC port has been created in Unreal Engine, so it looks pretty good. And I'm currently running the highest graphics settings available. And another thing they did with the PC version is that you have customizable keyboard controls. But the controls are pretty simple and the standard ones work fine. So before we get started, let's just check out the Deathwatch intro. It's not very long, it will give you the backstory.
They came from darkness. First a dot, then a glare, splitting into thousands of tendrils snaking across the stars. Left unchecked, the Tyranids would swarm and devour these worlds of man. This cannot happen. Chosen from across all chapters of the Adeptus Astartes, we are the angels of death. We are the nightmares of our enemies. We are the fine blade that pierces the heart. We are the Deathwatch. And this sector will not fall.
Alright, so we are the Deathwatch and we are the last bastion of defense against the Tyranids. And the Tyranids is an alien race that will eat your face if you're not careful. Alright, and this game has these space marines. And you can get different space marines during your play and use them for the missions. And they come in a different quality. These are all standard space marines. This particular one is a devastator, so it has a heavy gun, sort of a machine gun. But that's a standard space marine. And this one is a veteran, so that's a higher quality. The potential to become better is higher. And they also come as champions and as heroes. So there are a lot of different space marines from different chapters that you can get during your play. And that's one thing they added to the Enhanced Edition is additional Space Marines. You can level up your Space Marines. This guy already made enough XP that we can level him up. You can choose health, accuracy or critical. So we'll go with some extra accuracy here. So I have 1000 XP left up here, and you could also have spent them on abilities. This one is Black Race. Use once every 2 turns, fired everything in range, but that cost 4000 XP to unlock. So we don't have 4000 XP yet. So that's one of the management things that you can do, is decide to put it into abilities or put it into your main stats. If a Space Marine dies during a mission, he will lose his XP that is unspent. But you'll still have the Space Marine for the next mission. So it's a little bit of a gamble to not spend it and save up for these. Try not to lose them if you do so. You also have weapons. Let's take a look at this. So we have a plasma gun that I found in the game, and these are all standard weapons that we could switch out. Just give him this plasma gun. So some of the weapons are better. These are low quality, and then it gets better and you can find some really cool stuff. These are requisition points up here, and you can spend those for card packs. As you can see, all of this is cards. All of the Terminators and weapons are cards. And I finished the prologue and I got 1 card pack that we can open up. We could also have bought card pack, I think, with the for 100 requisition points here. So equipment you don't need, you can sell that for requisition points, and you can buy card packs for the requisition points. So let's open up this pack here that I have. It feels almost Hearthstone-like. So now we tap the cards to reveal them. So here we got a plasma cannon, triplex alpha, it's huge damage. And here we got an assault marine, standard marine really. But that gives us some tactical abilities. Tier icons. Tiers show the rarity of space marines or piece of war gear. In general, higher tier war gear are more powerful and higher tier space marines have more potential. Yeah. So this would be a standard veteran and champion sort of. What is this? Narthicum Mastercrafted. It's a power sword, I think. That's good. So there's an element of randomness to getting the Space Marines and the good gear. You also have a codex where you can see everything in the game, even stuff you have not unlocked, so you know what you're missing. Alright, so let's head into the campaign. So I already finished the prologue, which is basically the tutorial missions. So now we are into Act 1, Watch Station Helios. A hive ship has broken from the main fleet and is heading for Watch Station Helios. If the Tyranids destroy the stronghold, the Deathwatch war will be over before it begins. The kill team must board the hive ship and destroy it from within. So that's part 1, Drowning Pools. So we'll play on normal. Alright, so here's our kill team. And we can swap out Terminators. For example, if we wanted to bring 2 assaults, we could bring this guy as well. So we have 2 guys with power swords. Alright, that's all well and good. Let's go into the game, play a mission.
Kill team. The biomass pools in this chamber must be contaminated with the atrophying agent. Begin the process by pouring the flasks into the pools. Expect heavy resistance.
So we just got into the mission. We can move around the camera on WASD, zoom out on the mouse wheel. We can also tilt the camera if we hold both mouse buttons. You can also do this with only keyboard controls. And these are objectives. We have to move to these objectives. You can also move the camera by pressing and holding the left mouse button. So you select a Space Marine either on space, you can cycle through them, or you can just click on a Space Marine and move it. I'll tilt the camera a little bit here, zoom out. So let's start moving. Move 2 movement points up here. It's actually called action points, and we always have 4 in a turn. So already here we have a Tyranid, so I can click on it and we will shoot. And that spent another action point. And if it's a heavy weapon, sometimes it'll cost 2 action points to fire. Right, so let's move up here. Another Tyranid, I'll click on that as well. Fire on this one. That didn't kill it. So let's see, we have 4 action points here as well. Can he shoot from here? Let's check it out. No, he can't see it. So let's just... If I move him down here, he can't shoot at it either, because this guy is in his line of sight. So I can't shoot. So I'll just move him over here. And move this guy down here. And there's something called Overwatch, as you might know from many other games. So you can set him if he has 2 action points left to shoot anything that moves in here in the enemy's turn. And depending on how many action points he has left, the more times he can shoot. So I'm going to pass the turn to the Tyranids, and they'll come for us in turn. Yeah, so they can shoot too. They can either decide to attack you with melee or shoot at you from a distance. So we took a little bit of damage there. So the PC version runs in the Unreal Engine and it looks pretty good. So what do we do here? We could take him out with the Devastator, I think. No, the Devastator still can't hit because he's in the line of sight, so let's just take him out with this. I think I'll move this guy over here to get him closer to this objective. Here's another Tyranid, take that out as well. One more here. So I'll move here with the Devastator. And I'll set the Devastator to cover this area with Overwatch. Move him over here. Maybe he can hit this. Yeah. So that's dead. So move here. That costs 2 movement punch. Should be able to shoot at this one over here. With the boulder pistol. Alright, so move here. And set Overwatch down this way. That's it for that turn. Let's end it. So it's set to expect heavy resistance. So I guess there's a lot of these little guys. You'll also meet the bigger Tyranids. There are different enemy types. And some of them have quite a lot of hit points. Not like these little small guys.
Scion of Sanguinius. If we are to be squad brothers, Ultramarine, then you may want to shorten those titles. There is no need to be so grandiose. We are not on ceremony. As to Baal, it fares as it always has done. Hot, windswept, and dusty.
There's a little dialogue going on once in a while between your Space Marines. So we just put the poison into this hole here for that objective. Let's take a pot shot at this guy down here. So, yeah. I want to get the Devastator into range. And move him over here. Maybe he can hit something. No. It's because the line of sight's blocked here. So maybe we should just make them come to us. Set the Overwatch down this way. So it gets a little bit cramped sometimes. You can't all of the times get all of your Space Marines firing, so that's sort of what becomes tactical about it. Actually, you can take a shot at this. Because a lot of the time your shot will be blocked by your own Space Marines if you don't place them well. Let's move this guy over here. That's all, I think. Yeah. Let's pass the turn. So we can speed up the enemy movement if you press that arrow icon. Yeah, so let's take out this guy and actually move past the objective to over here. He'll put the poison in before he moves on. There we go. But I don't want him to be in the way. So move him over here. There's a Tyranid lying in ambush over here. Let's take him out. Or maybe I should move the Devastator to here. And take a pot shot. With the heavy machinery. There we go. And if you want to, you can make sure that you get the most XP on the Space Marines that you're trying to level up. Because if I kill, for example, this one, you can see that he got 120 XP for killing it, while his squad mates got 30. So there's an element there that you can use if you want a specific Marine that's almost at enough XP to get an ability or something like that. Alright, so let's move this guy over here. Move this guy 1 forward and set Overwatch down this way. Pass the turn. So it's back to our squad.
Far from Outramar, brother. Does this place not offend your senses? In what way, Space Wolf? It is rather unpolished, squalid even, compared to the new towers of Macragge, or so I imagine. I have fought in squalor. I have faced demons on mountains of pass and bone. Do not think to tell me what I consider filth, Wolf. At last we see true grit from you. I think I like you, brother.
So I'll just continue moving down this way. I think it's just that and that objective over there. So let's move here. Just to see if there's any Tyranids. Doesn't look like there are any. Move him down there so he's not in the way. And these guys already spent their movement points, so let's pass the turn. Yeah, so there's a guy there that I probably missed because he was hidden behind under the wall. So sometimes you have to move the camera around a little bit to see them, because there's not like in XCOM where it'll say that this guy has one enemy in line of sight, so you'll immediately see it. You have to actually spot it on the map yourself. So let's see how we're gonna do this. Guess I'll just move this guy. No, this guy over here. Take some shots, see if we can take him out, then he can move back. Because this guy's a more melee specialist. Alright, so now I'll move him out of the way. So we can get the assault marine over here. We'll use the poison. So now it's just this objective over there. Let's move this guy here. And set Overwatch down this way. The assault marine will go over here. Try and make it with the poison. And this guy here will sort of cover him. So let's pass the turn. So I'll just move over here, that should win. Let's see what happens. Ah, okay, so now we have an extraction point over here, I think. See if he can shoot. Yeah, he can. He's in range of the Devastator. There we go. Move this guy one more movement point up here. Set Overwatch. In case anything comes this way. I don't think it will though. So I'll go over here. Set up more Overwatch. So all of our marines should be pretty safe now. So let's just pass the turn. So I think they did a pretty good job of with the sound effects and the ambience and stuff like that. How can we set up the best possible defense here? Just move this guy to here. Take out this. And this one. So I'll just show how the melee works. You just move in. Oh, there's one there. So yeah, when you stand next to the enemy, you just attack it. And he'll go with the melee attack that he has. In this case, the power sword. It does more damage. But the enemy has a chance to retaliate if it survives. So there's one guy down there that I'm not sure that I can hit. Maybe from here. Nope. But this guy's at full health, so I think I'll just put him next to the Tyranid, and he'll have a chance to retaliate with the power sword if it decides to attack him. So let's just move the other ones up here so we can get close to all of these objectives. We have to place our Space Marines on them. Let's pass the turn. So it decides to shoot at him. Let's just take it out with the power sword. And move here. So now we reached the chamber walls and that was enough. That's victory. And we can see how much XP we gained. Mission cleared. You have been awarded 20 requisition points and a card. So we got a plasma pistol, which is nice because we have 2 assault marines. Those 20 requisition points should also be enough. So we have 100, so we can buy another card pack here. We'll do that. So let's open it up, see what we got. Another plasma gun, excellent. We needed that, and a veteran space marine. And a paint suppressant, which apparently is a high grade equipment. Passive. Plus 80% damage mitigation for 1 turn. Okay, so that's sort of a get out of jail free if you're in trouble. So here we would go in and level up our Space Marines. So see if we can unlock anything here. We can unlock this, free fire, use once every 5 turns, fire at all enemies in range. So let's purchase that. And give him a plasma gun that we just got. We can see this one's equipped, but this one's free. I'll head back out and take a look at the next mission here, which would be Infection. Trapped amongst the now infected biomass pools, the kill team must defend themselves from an enemy counterattack and find a way out. But alright guys, that's the game. Warhammer 40,000 Deathwatch Enhanced Edition. It's out on Steam today. Pick it up if you think it looks interesting. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.